Hello everyone, I am Thalita dos Dalbelo, coordinator of the Territorial MasterPlan of the University of Campinas, and I am pleased to introduce you the Shared Spaces and Social Integration project. The COVID pandemic brought new requirements to daily activities, especially those aimed at ensuring public health, such as the use of face masks, physical distance, and restraining hugs and greetings. In this sense, the use of open public spaces, such as streets, squares, and parks, has become controversial because while it's desirable for people to circulate through open and well-ventilated spaces, the incitement to agglomeration is dangerous. Therefore, we sought to increase the spaces used for circulation of pedestrians and cyclists in order to guarantee the minimum distance required. The need for more spaces for active circulation in cities, which was already seen before the pandemic, increased, and the tactical urbanism projects became the most viable solution for the flow of pedestrians and cyclists in cities. With universities, there is a need to carefully discuss and plan the return of presential classes that have been suspended since March 2020 in Brazil. Tactical urbanism is urban design applied to the streets through temporary and low-cost interventions to test, assess the effectiveness and community acceptance of the proposed modification. These interventions make it possible to catalyze long-term projects with the aim of improving urban life, creating quality public spaces. The complete streets is an application of urban design aimed at safety, comfort, and accessibility for users of all modes of transport. The main goal is to improve the quality of life through the appropriation of the street as a safe public space that even so allows the flow of sustainable and high-performance transport networks. Living laboratories are innovative systems for transforming society through a co-creative process that enables the integration between research and application in a territorial context. In the case of Tactical Urbanism project aimed to complete streets, the Living Lab is a methodology that guarantees the collaboration of the entire community, from planning to execution of the project in the real context, in an open and transparent manner, and that allows for evaluation and validation. The Living Lab meets the need for rapid implementation due to the emergence situation and the required recovery of the local community. Here we have some possibilities that cities are using. As the Unicamp project. Planning for the return of presential classes at Unicamp during the pandemic brought the scenario to university campuses through the creation of working groups that established guidelines for the use of open spaces and the circulation of vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians. One of the guidelines was the creation of the specific Tactical Urbanism working group, which considers need to prepare the Unicamp to return to face-to-face activities. Prevention through physical distance has been an effective measure in the fight against pandemic. Need to favor and guide the movement of people on campuses in conditions that meet the basic public health protocol. need to offer safe walking conditions for pedestrians and for cyclists to circulate. The main goal of the project is to favor and guide the movement of people on the campuses in a time of physical distance. Actions carried out through low-cost operations like painting, signs, banners, and artistic arts on selected streets in strategic areas of the Zeferino Vaz campus. The Sérgio Buarque de Holanda streets has sidewalks only on one side and they have low accessibility, narrow in certain parts, and with some irregularities in the floor. Here we have some pictures of the street where you can see the current situation. In order for the Tactical Urbanism project first actions, it is necessary to organize a group of collaborators from the local community to start planning interventions in each of the proposed streets. The interventions will be paintings and banners that must be designed with the aim of guiding pedestrians, cyclists, and drivers about sharing the respective street through the use of graphic elements in a union between art and orientation. Simulations are carried out with graphic drawings by members of the Unicamp Arts Institute. After the survey and validation of the project at senior management level, which have already been carried out, the next steps for the implementation of this project at Unicamp include the living lab activities and the execution of the project considering the stages in each of the selected streets. So now we are in this step of the project. And that's it. Thank you very much and keep safe.